Okay, Coach. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Check 4.
They'll run it here. This is D'Onta Foreman. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Foreman. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Allen's throw is complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run with Foreman. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. He swallowed him up. On 3rd down, Foreman. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. State man, Le'Veon Bell. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line. Yo, son. Red 80. 15. Check back 15. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. 80. Come on here. Come get some.
Darnold from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check 50.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, 80. Ship. Hey, 80. Bravo.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And able to find Dorsett. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 26, check 26. Watch safety.
This is Bell. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Now a run by Bell here going nowhere as they'll hit him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Check your hot read. Red 80. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. He's checking. Crash. Joker. Check 37. Check. Red 80. Safety.
Now a first down carry by Bell. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Switch. Check 3. Lady.
They will run for the first time here with White. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm coming after you. Hey, Mike's 50. Hey, Haywood. And bring it. Like that.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Flush to his right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
50. Mike 50. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Tighten up. No, 80. Check 6.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo!
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I'm coming. Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic. 2nd and 5. I smell speed.
Throwing now is Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Intended for Robert Foster.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster, complete.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on. Check 93. I got it. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. On first down, Foreman. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Check it in. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The DN Jonathan Allen making sure his presence is felt.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So after those with work to do on 3rd.
Alpha.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. First down, here's White. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Watch the whip. Check nine, check nine. Deuce, deuce. Man, 80.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Fifth side. Man, 80. I'm not ready.
Darnold on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hodges. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
50, 50. Man, 80. Slam, slam, slam. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. He's coming. Man, 80. He's coming, double up. Wide, get wide. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Check, check.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't in a crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did.
Check three. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Switch. Red 80. Check.
On second down, it's Bell. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Play action. It's Darnold. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Any day. Under 10. 10. Jam.
Now Bell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Jets going to go at their final timeout as they'll stop. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try.
A 29-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Let's go, first and 10 at their own
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Intended for Robert Foster. Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
A final shot before half for Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And the Jets set to receive this third-quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Bell. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Mike's 50. Here we go. Hey, he's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey, red 80. Yo, 80. Get it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, Zoo, red 80.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Check the backer. Alert flare.
On first down, White. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Check 15. Lady. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Topper.
On second down now. It's Bell, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Shoot. Watch it.
Now Bell. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Watch it. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Hey, check 13. Check 13. Check your hot read. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. He's checking. Crash. Joker. Lady. Check 37. Check 37.
They'll try and run it in with White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
I know you feel that.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Check 3. Check. Lady. Kill. Young lady. Check. Tighten up. Hey, lady. Check 6 guy. Here we go. Check.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, push their backs clearly against the wall.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quentin Williams. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Under 52. Hey, Foxtrot.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The sack by Jordan Willis.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Crowder now to return. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll go again with Bell. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Check. No. Off. Slam. Man, Eddie. Slam. He's coming. We got double up. He's coming.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Check 43. Baby. Get him, boy.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll go jet sweep here with Dorsett.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boys. I see you.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Seibert's kick is good. And the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Get ready.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Allen going to throw. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6 yards. And it's 3rd. Check 19. I got it. Check 3.
On 3rd down, Foreman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Don't get nervous.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Got an open man, it's Foster. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Check it. Rip left.
Allen now on 1st down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games.